Hello everyone, I am back with a new microphone. So I just wanted to make a little video about Midjourney. The people that follow me have seen a lot of things that I've been doing. Maybe I'll just put down here my Instagram name. That's Anna Marie 33. That's really easy. So if you go to Instagram and you, it's sort of lagging. That's my Instagram name. And if you look me up, you'll see all the stuff I've been posting lately. Every day I'll post something because I see something really beautiful which I think I want to share. So let's get into this Midjourney stuff. A lot of people have asked, how do I get started? But I don't want to do that because if you go to, I'll show it to you, YouTube, and you search for Midjourney, up here, you go Midjourney, and then how to start. And here you go. There are so many videos about how to start and how to get your whole Discord running and how you have to do that. So there are really a lot of them. What you might want to do is filter for something that has been put up, just the last couple of months, because you don't want one of those really old videos. But you can just do that, with the filters here. You filter and then you say the upload date, just say this year, and you'll have the newest. So here, this year. And here you see a lot of videos that will tell you how to get started on Midjourney. But I'm not here to tell you about that. So the funny thing is that if you rank these images that you see, you will also receive free fast hours. And fast hours are when the render goes really fast. You don't have to wait that long. I'll show you one in a bit. But even on the relax mode, which doesn't really cost that much, they're going to be fast anyway. I just watched a couple of videos this morning about which is the best AI generator, and Midjourney is top of the notch. Everyone says so. So if you really want to get into it, sure, there are lots that are free. Instant Art is one of them that is free. I just tested it out, but it does not do a good job. Look at this one just here. This butterfly, look at it, how crisp. Can you see? Oh, I'm starting to point on my monitor, but you can't see that. So I'll have to do it with this little thingy here. But if you can see how crisp that snow is, that is really, really beautiful. So what you do is you go over to Midjourney ranking, and then you can see here these little smiley things. I've already ranked a few of them. But you just scroll through it, and when you see something really that you think is really beautiful, you just give it a little ranking. And if you do enough, you get one free hour every day. So I learn. I like learning how people do the renders they do. So when I see something that really blows my mind, like this scary thing here, that's the devil. I don't like devils. So I'll just find something that I really like, and then you can just take that prompt, so you don't have to be learning prompts for weeks and weeks and weeks, because there's no need to. You can do that, but you don't have to. So if you see one you like this bee, I kind of like that. It sort of looks like botanical thing, with all these schematics around it and stuff. So you click on the little dots and you say copy full command. Then you go to your own. Here's some of the things I did this morning, because I start the morning with looking for really beautiful prompts and then see what I can do with them. So I don't like stealing other people's work, which you can do, but I don't think that's a no-no. I don't like that. So then you go to imagine, that's what you type in, imagine, then it turns into a prompt, and then I paste what I just saw and click enter. That's all you have to do. Now it's sort of, in the background, it's thinking about what I'm asking him to do, and I'm asking a diagrammic drawing of a bee, and then in the aspect ratio of 2:3. So that's important because you can determine which size your paper is going to be. It can be like this, 2:3, or it can be square, 1:1. But you can have, there are other sizes. They just upgraded to other sizes, so that's kind of fun. Here you'll see how many percentage is still left for it to render. So it's right now it's 93%. The next one will be 100. And then click, it says it's ready. Here I have them. And then you choose what you really like. So I kind of like this light one up here. So underneath you have these little squares. So I'm doing the U1, that is upscale 1. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to upscale number 1. But then this dark one, I might like that one. Then I click on variation of 4. This is image 4. So I say the variation of 4. And then I can put something else in there, like maybe I say, I don't want a bee, but I want a butterfly. Or a moth. Moth is better. Moth. And then I send it off. And now he's going to do the same thing that up here, but he's going to put a moth in there. So we'll see how that works. Now the upscaling takes a little bit longer because it has to do it a lot bigger. So while it's doing that, see, it's not ready yet. It doesn't have the... When it's ready, it'll have all these little buttons underneath. So we're waiting a little bit. It's already... Oh yeah, now it's ready. See that? A lot of buttons underneath. So then you can go to web. Man, I think it's too fast because you can't do it too fast. Oh, it did. Okay, and then you can see it really big. See the bee? The only thing is, everything that is written, all the words, they're just jumble words. You can't really read anything. That's nothing. It's just a bunch of baloney. But to use this in a, a collage, you can do that because, you don't want real words. You don't need real words in a collage. But you might like half of this in a collage. So you can print this out. And it will be pretty. You can see the resolution. Really nice. Okie dokie, let's get back. So it'll show the parent. That's my name, that's my husband's name. Then it'll show the parent, all 4 of them. See that? So, in the meantime, it didn't make a moth, by the way. It just did the bee, but different. It does that sometimes. So maybe we'll just have to do this, use the app, go to Imagine, have a prompt, put in the prompt again. Only this time we're going to start off with a bee. A moth, sorry. So we're putting the moth in. Because I did a variation of one of them, but I shouldn't have changed the subject matter because he's thinking I want a variation of the bee, and then I'm asking him to do a moth. So that's getting really a little bit tricky. But here you'll see him, here it's putting moths in. That's at 31%. 62. That's how fast it goes. And the other ones I tested, the free ones, they can take minutes, and that's way too long to wait, it just takes too long. And then you get something you don't like, and then you have to do it over. And, well, you know what I mean. Now, there you have it with a moth. I kind of like this one, the number 4. So I'll upscale 4. And we'll go back to this. Let's see. Okay, we've seen that. Let's go back to the community feed and we'll go to new. Now this is from all different people that are using Midjourney. So lots and lots of people are using this. And if I click on it, you can see it was rendered 2 minutes ago. This also 2 minutes ago. And you can just scroll through it as much as you want. You can go to the hot ones. The hot ones are the more beautiful ones, they say. I do kind of like this, but I just don't like that it has the devil thing in it. I don't like rendering devils. But as you can see, the cat's pretty. Let's see what more we got. These are really pretty. And all you have to do is click on the 3 dots and just copy the prompts, and then like something like this. Wouldn't this be pretty on a poster for a child's bedroom or something like that? So you just click on here, you go to copy the prompts, and then you make your own. It will be different, but it'll be like in that style. What you can do here is you can just save it. You can just take this image and save it, but that's one step too far for me. I don't know. I don't like, taking people's work. If you have a version of it, I think that's okay, because that's what this whole thing is about. But not taking someone's work. But can you see how beautiful some of these images are? And how detailed. Now, if you're looking for detail and beauty, this is the one. Midjourney is, top notch. It has the most beautiful images. But you can learn a lot about, here you have like the watercolor thing. See that? So you can learn a lot about this, because if I take this prompt, no, I want the full command. Full command. Then I go to my own. There is the upgraded one. I'm going to put that one in. Snowy mountaintops, houses, glaciers, watercolor painting, muted colors. I'm going to say I rather like a forest too. Forest. And I'm going to let him go with that. So let's see what we get. But we're going to get something totally different than the one I took the prompt from, because what this AI generated art thing does is he never renders the same picture twice. Never. There'll always be a variation. So here he's rendering it. We can look at this one that we just did. Oh, it's kind of dark. But, for a really nice themed collage, this would really work. That would be nice. So the watercolor we just saw, I'll show it to you. See, this one had no forests. But because I entered the word forest, it gave us forests. The same sort of painting, the same muted colors, only I added the word forest, so I'm getting a forest. So that's how easy it is. Once you do this, once you start playing around with this, it is very addicting. Really, I start the morning with looking at prompts, and then in bed I do the ranking because I'm so addicted to this program. You can start because you get 25 images for free. Everyone can test it out free. And when that's gone, when you don't have any more free images, you can sign up and you can choose for $10 a month or $30 a month. There is one even higher, which has stealth mode. Stealth mode is the mode that no one can see your work, only you. I think people that really sell a lot of these images will do that because they don't want people being able to just download the images. But I'm on the 30 one because you have unlimited renders, and you get 15 hours fast time. But I'm telling you, between fast and relax mode, that it's not such a big a deal. Usually during the week I'll put it on slow mode, the relax mode, and then I'll just go rate some videos of images, and that gives me 1 hour fast mode every day free. So, and this is something that I'll do in the winter, because I'll do next month also, but then I'm gonna stop, you know, because I want to do other things. I'm getting really ahead with the attic where my studio is going to be. Tomorrow they're going to come in and do the floor, and well, half of the floor, because I got so much stuff up there. I can't do it in, you know, in one go. So they're going to do half, and then a couple of days later they're going to do the other half, and then I can start building up the shelves. Isn't that pretty? Shall I give you an idea of how that looks in Photoshop? So then I can put in the shelves, and then I can start unpacking everything, and then I got my studio back, which I really, really, really want. So, okay, putting it in Photoshop. Well, come on, Photoshop, please do your thing. And I really need a new computer, like I've told you before, but I don't dare buy a new computer because I'm not sure I can get Photoshop on there. But look at that. Can you see? It really is like watercolor. Look. Now I'm over 168%, so you don't even want that. You want it at 100 because that's the real thing, the real image size. But look. It is really like watercolor, isn't it? I think it's beautiful. It is. I love it. So, and then I think I'd like that one better. That has a few more houses in it and a little bit more trees, so you can do upscale 4. So it's going to do that right now. And let us go back to the other one. Let's see. Oops. Shouldn't have done that, but we'll go back to community feed. Let's see how far we can go. But this is just to give you an idea of how it's going, how it works, how much fun it is. See, I kind of like this kind of stuff too. It's so simple, but it's really pleasing to the eye. Sort of Japanese art, a little rodeo art. That is really beautiful. Look at that, how soft. That's really pretty. There's a lot of pretty pictures. See, this is more a painted effect. A little bit of paint-like stuff. And I've seen people do alcohol ink, acrylic paints with the really thick layers on it. You can do so many. But what I don't see a lot of is really artsy stuff. You know, this is all pretty, you know, to look at, but not really, really artsy. If you know what I mean, you know, like people painting and doing that kind of stuff. You don't see a lot of that. I'll take you to where you can see some of that. I love that one. That's cute. This is a little artsy. Ooh, that one I really like. See, but what you do have to do if you want to sell prints of this stuff, you'll have to work over her face, because usually you see the things, dots on her face, you see a lot of that, and her eyes aren't really that nice. She has a little eye going off to the side, so you have to fix that. You do have to fix that in Photoshop. Not all of them though. This face is pretty good. Yeah, that's a good face. But you can just, render a couple of times until you get something really good. I really like this. I like that kind of art. I have one on the way which I printed on a really big canvas, a canvas 120 by 80, and if I'm in luck, it'll be here tomorrow, and I will do a video about that one, but a short one which I'll put on Instagram. But I'm gonna take gold pen, and because there's a lot of patterns in it, and I'm gonna put some gold pen over it, that I think it's gonna be really, really stunning. Okay, so we've seen about what this thing can do. Look at that. Gee, look at that. That is so detailed. I know it's not it's a really nice thing to see, but, for a teenager's bedroom, they love this stuff. Oh, once I get scrolling in these images, I kind of like that too. And not so detailed though. A little bit. And the octopus. Oh, that's interesting. Because this one, it's like it's knitted, Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can see it. This is oh no, it's really big. Why is it so small? But it's like someone knitted an octopus. That's so funny. And of course, there are a lot of young people on here. They all make these action figures, hero figures. That's about 80% is that. A lot of those, beautiful women in armor and men in armor. They sort of like that a lot. And then this spooky stuff. See a lot of that. That is beautiful. Look at that. You could just print this out and you can use it, for your scrapbooking. It would save a lot of money. Okay, I'll take you to the other side of. This is my own server. I have my own server because then I don't have to search where my images are all going. This is the Midjourney one where I'm clicking on at the moment. And why aren't you working? Oh yeah, here it is. So this is where everyone is. And you can learn a lot here too. So these are the, when you pay, for the free one, you have to go to up here, Newbie 1 and Newbie 31. I'm not sure if you have the same numbers, but when you do your free Midjourney thing, you can only go to the newbie newsrooms. So when you click on that, you'll see that there are a lot of people that just started today, and they're going to make stuff here. And then when they have finished their 25, then they pay for a subscription, and then you go to general. So when we go to a general, you'll see a lot of people working in here. See that? Just doing their thing. But when you put one in here, you sort of lose track of your images. So I'll show you what I mean. Imagine a lion in the desert. You don't have to do anything more than that. So we're going to give it a, and when you go up here to the right hand corner, when you have a paying subscription, you'll see all your own. See that? That's everything I've been doing for the last hour or two. See, there is mine. Lion in the desert. But if it's really busy, your image is going to be scrolled up because, see, new people are coming and doing their thing. So that is mine. But if I lose track of it, I click up in the right-hand corner, and there is another one of it. And then you can just press this. It says jump to your image. And then you go back to your image if you want to upscale or do something to it. Now, what you also have is themed groups. So we have an abstract group. And here sometimes you'll find art stuff. Not all the time, because some people don't understand that they can't put that in there. But here you'll see something like artsy. Here's something artsy. But you have to really, look a long time. But you can join this, that doesn't cost anything, the Discord channel. This is called Discord, and then when you click on one of these things, you go to the Midjourney. So you can just sign up for nothing, and you can see all this stuff. It's kind of cool. Then here you have one with patterns and textures, which I always look at during the day a couple of times. But my computer is pretty slow. I think I'll have to start it up again. I let it, just die last night because after so many hours it just shuts off. But then you should start it up again fresh. Now when you see this is not how do you call it? Seamless pattern. It's not seamless. Because some will put it in there, say seamless, but it's not seamless until you put in tile. See this little word here? -- tile. If you do that, then it's seamless. These are really pretty. Can you imagine just printing this out? You'll have like 6 million pages to do your scrapbooking or collages. It's so pretty. I like this one too. And of course, if you don't want to just download it, just make one of your own version of what you see. It's not that hard to do. You can see here things you can do with it, and then here you can just take this whole thing. I don't really like this one, but you can take it up to here. And then you paste it down there and you'll have your own version, because it never makes two of the same pictures. It'll always give it just that little twitch and make it something different. Okay guys, I hope I explained how I do this. If not, leave a comment. And today I was going to turn the microphone to the window so you could see outside, but it doesn't work like that. That's really stupid. It's really sunny today, but cold. And the upcoming days, it's going to be a little bit colder. We're going to have some freezing nights, but then it's going to get better. And I'm hoping that spring is around the corner, because I really want to go to the beach. Right now, we had a little bit of a storm, something like, we have a different wind speed thing than you guys do, but it was wind speed 7, and that's a lot. 7, 8, 9, that's really bad. But, so I haven't been to the beach in a while, but I've been doing a lot of stuff in the house. And like I said, tomorrow they're going to put in the floor in the attic for the half. And I'm hoping they're going to finish it next week. And then I will soon be back with videos of my real artsy stuff. So until then, love you all to pieces as usual. And I hope you have a lovely Sunday. And we will see each other in the next video. Bye-bye.